Okay, so I'm going to go into the Freestyle 1 now. The Freestyle 1 is our different Soho residential product or model. And with the Freestyle 1, you're looking at something with a little less range, but definitely better, superior range to some of the other products on the market. So as you can tell in the slide, this is the Freestyle 1. It's a very sleek, stylish design, but there's a lot of features just on the phone itself that you can tell. It's got a detachable antenna, so you can upgrade the antenna to a longer antenna, which gives you a little bit more range. There's the speakerphone function, the intercom transfer key. You get caller ID or the hold key. And what's great about it is it also has the PTT broadcast button or the push to talk, which I'll go into further detail in a few slides. And like I said, the Freestyle 1, it gets great range. It gets 25,000 square feet of facility coverage, 6 floors of in-building penetration, and 10 acres of property open land coverage. Now, as you can tell, it's definitely not as rangy as the Duraphone. You're getting a little bit less range, but definitely, even with the Freestyle 1, you're getting superior range to a lot of products out there on the market. And like I was saying, with the PTT or the push to talk broadcast button on the Freestyle, you can broadcast to handset, from one handset to all handsets or a group of handsets. And what's great about this is you're able to talk to the base station. You're able to broadcast to the base station or communicate with the base station. And similar to the Duraphone 1X, you're able to communicate with each other from just the base and the handset. I have a question here. It's what is the frequency? So the frequency of all our products, the Duraphone 1X, the Duraphone Pro, and the Freestyle 1, all utilize the 900 millihertz frequency. So some of our target markets, some of our target customers, or even some of the customers that we've already implemented the Freestyle 1 for, include self-storage. So a lot of self-storage facilities will possibly not need something as rangy as the Duraphone. So the Freestyle 1 is able to cover something like a self-storage area. A retail front, small retail front, Soho area, strip mall, you're able to get that coverage in with the Freestyle 1. A lot of residential users will be able to utilize the Freestyle 1 in, for example, a parent needing to communicate with a child only a couple houses down will be able to use the Freestyle 1, and it has great range. It'll be able to cover a couple blocks in a neighborhood area. I've personally implemented a lot of Freestyle 1s for a lot of customers in cottage areas because they don't want something as rugged as the Duraphone. The Freestyle 1 is able to cover the entire dock area, the surrounding campsites that are close to those cottages, and it's great. It's a lot easier to carry than the Duraphone for those users. Finally, a lot of our customers implement them for assisted living or nursing homes. In this case, a lot of the nurses or assistants are able to carry around the Freestyle 1 freely and be able to get coverage throughout the entire building so that they are able to go end to end to each building of the building. So like the Duraphone, I'm going to go into a few of the applications and talk about how some of the examples of how the Freestyle 1 can be implemented. So in our first application is the self-storage area. In a self-storage area, you're looking at an administrative office, and the office manager will need to be able to have that flexibility, that mobility. He'll be able to travel around the premise with the phone and be able to attend to all inbound calls and make outbound calls. Any walk-in customer will be able to reach the office manager via the wireless gate phone, which is the base station itself. Our second application is the assisted living. And in the assisted living in the nursing home, like I said, a lot of nurses or attendants will need to be able to roam around to each room and communicate with their patients and have to be able to take inbound calls at the same time. So with the Freestyle 1, you'll be able to roam the halls and they'll be able to show which room is paging, able to call back to the room to check on status for patient A or patient B. And the Freestyle 1 is an analog phone which is able to connect to any PBX, so you're able to get multiple extensions. So like the Duraphone Pro systems, there's a combo package for the Freestyles, which is really popular with a lot of our customers. With the Freestyle 1 CPA, you're getting one base station, 2 handsets, 2 batteries, and 2 additional batteries for a total of 4, and 2 pouches. With the Freestyle 1 CBB, or package B, you're getting one base station, 3 handsets, 3 batteries plus 3 additional batteries for a total of 6, and 3 pouches. There's a lot of value here. You're getting a lot of these items for reduced cost, and which you can then translate to your customers. So we've gone through all the products, we've gone through all the Duraphones, the Freestyles, and we've gone through a lot of the applications. But at the end of the day, why EnGenius? So EnGenius, our telecommunication products are portable. You can move around freely in different buildings with great range, open areas, golf courses, stuff like that. You're able to move freely with them, and they're simple. There's not a lot of gimmicks to it. They work great. You're getting high penetration with the 900 megahertz frequency. You're not getting the interference from other devices like 2.4 gigahertz devices like Wi-Fi devices or anything like that. So you're getting high penetration. You're also getting high power. All our products are high powered so that you get the great range and great reliability. Instant communication. Our products aren't just two-way radios. They're two-way radios, or you can have intercom broadcast, and you can even make outbound or inbound calls. And all of our telecommunication products are seamless with PBX and analog systems. So you're able to not just utilize the features on the handsets and the base stations, but you're able to utilize extra extensions utilizing a PBX. And so that ends our webinar session, and we're going to have a Q&A now. So our first question is actually, who are the distributors in Canada? And actually, you can find distributors of our product, of our telecommunication products, on our website at www.engeniuscanada.com. Our second question is, are there plans to introduce repeaters that will extend the range and allow calls to be handed over? With that question, at the current moment, we have some things that are planned, but I don't have the exact details on it, and if you need to know a little bit more about that, we can talk about it afterwards. So it doesn't seem like there are any more questions. So I'd like to thank everybody for coming to our webinar session. I hope that you were able to learn a little bit about our products. If you have any other questions, you can send me an email, or you can give me a call directly. I'd like to thank you for coming, and hope you have a great day.